Yes, exactly. Like the name suggests, face the war, face the people, face the nation. That's so many AKAs that Kokonte Gigi has. Some names. Concentration, Bibi, Ibahi, Debi, all sort of name. The recent name, now people are even calling Kokonte Vanderpoy, Epiadonko, and all sorts of names. If you eat a Kokonte called Shatawali, you are in trouble. After you eat, hey, sweater, my Kokonte one chop. And on this note, you're welcome to the Lighter. My name is DKB. Today I'm hanging out with a different person altogether. He is half of Intatia's, group, which is the two idiots. But trust me, they have a meaning to the idiot. Once again, my name is DKB. This is a Lighter Note on NewDay. Big thanks to Good Looking Men's Collection for my costume. Check it out. I'll be right back. Nice one. So this morning, lots of my viewers told me, look, we watched the show and you need to give us lots of shout outs. So first of all, shout outs to you, Sweet Portia, Aaron Kwashi, watching live from Brongahafo Sunyani. Yeah, that's the Sound City. And also to Sammy Forsen. Today is your birthday. Sammy Forsen is, if you don't know, is BET, MTV, GT, all sort of TVs, award winner, Sarkodio's manager. And also, I have Ora Menin doing the watching. Edinate, you're watching. Edinate is a seasoned movie producer. And then Kea Mafari and co. Yeah, so thank you for watching. Lighter Note, I've done your shout out. I don't owe you anything. Now, let me welcome the gentleman I'll be having the ride with today. Yes, Wood, I see you calling me. I'm on air. Don't call me. Jai, Wood Films. Inside a Shashoma is a Jai Sadia, no. I have here with me Dr. So. Yes. The half of two idiots. First of all, what's the meaning of idiot?
Idiot is a parasynthetic hypothalamic duplication of a duplicity.
Parasynthetic
hypothalamic duplication of a duplicity.
A duplicity. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
In other words, idiot is the opposite of idiots.
Idiot is the opposite of idiots.
Yes.
So if you say
it's bigger than the mind.
It's bigger than the mind.
It's bigger than the mind.
Dr. So you're welcome. You're welcome.
Yeah, thank
you.
Nice.
Today we want to discuss quickly. First of all, WAEC.
Okay.
Now, WAEC, they're saying that how do you call it? The entire results of candidates from 185 schools have been withheld, pending conclusion of investigations. So, in that sense, we have 1,859 students' results withheld, actually cancelled. Mm-hmm. First of all, what do you make of WAEC in general, with all these things going on with exams and provisional results and everything?
And you see, when I look at the issue of WAEC,
good.
I say that as Ghanaians, now is the time for us to dig deep into our intellectual gonorrhea.
Intellectual
gonorrhea.
So scared. Now,
and find the bacteria that causes pain during the excretion of what? Ideas.
Is it because you're a doctor, so you are used to such vocabs?
Of course. It's going to come here and there.
Right.
Okay.
When I spoke to you about WAEC, you said you had a problem with the provisional results.
Yeah. I am coming there. But I need to address the whole issue of WAEC first.
Okay.
Digging deep into our intellectual gonorrhea.
Right.
And finding the bacteria that causes pain during the excretion of ideas. If we can find a cure for that bacteria, that is the only way we can have a fruitful and a long-lasting intellectual intercourse.
Intellectual intercourse?
Yes, that is the only way. So, you see, WAEC released provisional results.
Okay.
An institution like
okay, hold on 1 minute. We'll pick on the provisional results. On your screen now, as you can see, are the students writing the exam. You can see some of them are depressed already before the exam. So that's WAEC in your short. West African Examination Council. I think it's almost everybody's
fear.
Yeah. WAEC is almost everybody's monster. No, so that's the girl over there talking about how traditional Maria Ponopa and Aso every Switching back to the provisional results.
WAEC released provisional results.
Yes, provisional results.
Come to think of it.
Okay.
WAEC is an institution.
Okay.
That we trust them with our intellectual orgasms. Okay. So
we trust them with our intellectual orgasms.
I mean, after we have read,
okay,
it's in our head.
Okay.
And due to certain factors, during writing of examination,
so which is
it has to be premature ejaculative.
Ejaculative.
During the writing.
Okay.
I mean, it comes fast.
Yes, exactly. Very, very fast.
And
okay.
you pour it.
Okay.
So that's the results of your intellectual orgasm. You have given it to WAEC.
Oh, wow.
And we trust them with our intellectual orgasm to the extent that we want them to release certified results and not provisional results.
But how different is it?
Is it during elections?
Okay.
If they release provisional results, we know that is not the real results. If EC has not released their own, it's provisional and not certified.
Okay, so who is supposed to release the certified result?
That is the investigation that we have to investigate right now.
The investigations
we have to investigate. Because there are more investigations concerning WAEC.
What is your take on APO?
APO. You see, APO is an intellectual dual duplicity.
Do you have to always act intellectual before you say something?
No, you see, basically because everything in this world was
right.
formed out of intellectualism.
Okay.
So intellectualism is a basic need in the cell unit of human hypothalamic issues.
Hypothalamic issues.
Yes.
Is WAEC strengthening our intellectual
orgasms? No, they are not. Because WAEC is always in the news. Look, take the BEC for instance.
Yeah.
WAEC was in the news. And now SHS, WAEC is in the news.
Yes.
We thank God that they are not handling our university degrees.
Okay. Would have been in trouble.
Would have been in trouble. Students will not graduate at the end of the day.
What if WAEC was managing Musica with the Sarkodias, the Shatawales, the Saminis?
I don't want to go there. I don't want to go there. You should not go there at all. You should not go there.
Interestingly, another topic here says Ghana is going to supply Togo with water.
Yes.
Now, my first question is, do we even have enough water in Ghana, let alone supply some to Togo? Because the places where they don't have the water, they say it's in the pipeline. The water is in the pipeline. It's coming. So now that the water is about to flow, why do you direct the pipeline to Togo?
I was reading this issue, and the idea was conceived in 1970.
1970, yes. So all along, as we're here worrying about water, almost 40 years ago, they had plans of giving the water to Togo. 40
years ago. And now, all the times the dam was full, they could not supply the water to Togo.
To Togo, yes.
Now that the dam is down,
yes.
Now is the time that Ghana sees it fit to supply water to Togo. But I will not blame the Ghanaian government, because Emmanuel Adebayo has contributed a lot to this government. He has bought a house in Trasacco.
Okay.
Stephen Appiah's testimonial match, he was here to support Ghana. So the least we can do for Adebayo.
Did Adebayo have anything to do with the water supply in Togo?
Sure. Didn't Adebayo's presence in Ghana surprise you?
Yes.
Surprise, like
all of a sudden his parents are in Ghana.
He's in Ghana. He's
playing
football in Ghana.
It's all in preparations towards the water for Togo.
And I even heard in the next 2 years he must either play for Asante Kotoko or Accra or phone.
Then for now I don't know what they're going to supply to Togo. Okay, it's interesting. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I know Adenta and Co, you don't have water. So now if you want to fetch water, I think from Ghana to Lomé should be like 8-10 hours. I think maximum 6 hours. So just pack your gallons, your basins, your water bottles, and just head to Lomé, and maybe you can get some water. Or if you see Adebayo in Ghana, you can get some Togo water from him. Now, also, His Excellency was interviewed on radio, and he spoke about a lot of things. First off, he said the strike from the doctors is illegal.
Yes. You see,
because my point is, this whole strike thing, why do they make the citizens suffer? Is it not supposed to be because if you are striking against the government, then the action should be against the government officials. Anywhere they go, wherever they want to get medication, don't give them. Give the citizens. So the private hospital, the government hospitals, once you go there, we must check whether you are from Asedu Ketia or you are from St. John. So if you are from St. John, let's say you get like para. If you are from Asedu Ketia, maybe like chloroquine or liver salt. Yeah, so whether it's malaria, headache, we just give you liver salt, go on Monday. So that the citizens will be, because the citizens, they've paid their taxes.
But you see, DKB, this country, the economy of this country is hovering.
It's hovering
around a sub-zero station.
A sub-zero station?
Yes. And if we don't find solutions, if a cum laude solution is not found,
Cum laude.
if a Louis Kane solution is not found,
Okay.
we will be frozen in this political mortal combat.
Political mortal combat.
And our end might be a fatality, a brutality, a barbarity, or an animality.
First of all, I want to go. I want to go into this.
Yes.
They're saying they are freezing their salaries, and also they should do how do you call it?
A head count.
Yeah, a head count. We'll go to that.
Yes.
But he said that the public service employment tool, he hasn't placed a bar on it, so they can employ. Meanwhile, people are saying that the public service is not employing.
The public service is not employing.
But the government, the president says that he hasn't stopped them from employing.
You see, what the president is doing is he's dealing with timing. And
Okay.
that is what Ghanaians have not understood.
Okay.
Timing is very, very relevant and effective.
Okay, so on your screen now, yeah, it says the doctors, the striking doctors. You could have. I mean, you saw one person over there crying over.
Yeah.
I think the person belongs to Asidu Nketiah's part.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, he's. What I'm saying is that,
Yeah.
DKB, there are a lot of problems and a lot of issues in
Yeah.
Ghana that needs to be addressed.
Okay.
We as citizens must go on strike. We won't go to hospital again.
So the citizens of Ghana must go on strike.
Of course.
If you are watching, please, do you agree or not? Should we go on strike? If we go on strike and then you happen to fall sick, what do you do?
See, the doctors have pushed their luck. In fact, you know what we do?
No.
We will contact the Ghana Native Doctors Association.
Native doctors,
They have been there since time immemorial.
they've never gone on
They
strike.
have never gone on strike.
Which means the ancestors have been doing well.
Yes. So if the doctors still want to go on strike, they should go. We will invite the native doctors in. For native doctors, you don't need to go and do lab.
No lab.
They can see you and they can read everything.
They can read everything.
No money, no
registration.
registration, and one.
No consultation. It's true.
If they had the kind of, privileges the doctors are having,
Yeah.
who told you they would demand for more and go on strike?
No, it's true. Because a native doctor, he doesn't even need a uniform.
He doesn't even need a uniform.
No plenty table, chair.
No.
Just some leaves.
Just look at you and say, DKB, you have headache.
Yeah, it's true.
They give you some herbs. That's it.
Yeah, give some herbs. Maybe so. If it looks at, I mean, I usually like using the musicians.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? So it looks like Samini. What kind of sickness could Samini be suffering
You
from?
see, Samini is suffering from receptive analogy of past issues.
Receptive analogy of past issues. Did Shatawale contribute to that?
Chatawale contributed. You see, Samini is supposed to move on with life.
Okay.
See, he's supposed to move on.
Okay. So,
Okay.
so you think the native doctors will help?
Will help Samini.
So if you're a doctor watching and you're still thinking of propagating the strike, go. We don't need stethoscope, microscope.
Nothing.
Test.
They will even save the country a lot of money.
A lot of money from the lab equipment.
For lab equipment.
Because
Too much lab
they
equipment.
can, they can even tell your hometown and the family disease you have. So they will solve the generational cure. The native doctors, we need you. Please wake up. They are and they have very interesting name. Malam One Touch. So native doctors, if you want to really step in for the medical doctors, please rebrand the name. And some of them, their billboards is too scary. You see him over there like this with a snake around his leg. Are you not scared? Ladies and gentlemen, this is Lighter Note, and we're having a great time here. We're having native doctor. Okay, so we're moving to another segment of this particular beautiful show, which is Lighter Note. If you don't understand anything, really, it's about comedy. You know, we just bring a funny side to everything that's happening. If you're a native doctor, you really want to replace a medical doctor, it's on your head. We have nothing to do with it. Check it out the next segment, which is Mock the Week, the major issue we are going to dwell on. This is Lighter Note. I'm here. My name is DKB with Dr. Soul. Right. So Mock the Week is basically the topical issue that we will focus on and also give our bit to it. But listen, as I speak now in the studio, enjoying the show as we speak now is Prince David Osei, Ghana's seasoned actor from Nollywood, Hollywood, Gollywood, Chinawood, Tanzania Wood, superstar. Kuma Wood, Agege Wood, Manprobi Wood, Kolegono Wood, superstar. Dansoma Wood, superstar. And he has a new movie coming out called Last Night. I don't know what he did last night, but it's the only one-man movie. Okay, quickly. He doesn't want to give tip-off, but you just imagine yourself stuck in a coffin and nothing is working, but you're alive. Yes, Last Night. Massive movie. Watch out. Quickly. So, mock the week. Yeah. Now, he says that doctors should forfeit their salaries. So they must let their salaries go. And for us to be able to monitor the doctors who lose their salaries, we must do head count. So the doctors must learn 1, 2, why do you say, you say? So let's check out the minister of, let's check out the minister's tape, which is Haruna Idrisu. When we come back, it's more here.
No, we've directed that heads of institutions and agencies must take a roll call of persons who are at work and working, and those who are unable to come to work attributable to strike action. We intend to fully enforce the provisions of the Labour Act. The directive have been given, so I expect that they will compile the data and share it with us and with the Ministry of Health, and will take consequential action.
My first problem here is, medical doctors, what have they done? So should all their life be about school? First off, you must learn so hard in secondary school to get 6 A's. You go to a university. Everybody is finishing after 4 years. You alone, 7 years. You finish 7 years, they say you're going to do housekeeping or workmanship, something. You go. Yes, you go. So many years. You just be injecting people anyhow, left, right, center. After that, go and bring me my salary. You are saying that we should do a roll call. Please, the doctors are in a boarding house.
You see, I am suspecting that Haruna Idrisu was a hall prefect.
Haruna Idrisu, the way he was positioned like this, and we have to do a head count and a roll call. Don't you think grounds prefect fit in? Or maybe Daniel prefect? Which one?
That deceitful face.
Yeah, like I did your side. Oh, you can jump the wall. No, go and come. Yeah, once you jump the wall, they go to the house master. I think we have to do a roll call. Yeah.
But on a more serious note, head count in Ghana.
Really?
So we are going to employ people to come and do head counts.
And that's another committee.
Imagine this was in the UK.
Right.
You go to your office.
Yeah.
My name is DKB and I've reported for work. And the machine will automatically take it.
Yes.
In this 21st century of technology farabai.
What
are we doing as a country? Technology farabai. What are we doing in this country?
Wow. So our farabai is not good.
Our farabai is not good. We are rather stuck to an institutionalized megiziginess. An institutionalized.
So the government, our farabai for technology is not good. And what we have is megiziginess.
Megiziginess.
It's yeah.
It is not helping us. It is not entertaining us. It is not probing us to investigate, intrigate, exterminate other things. Which has left us in a whole political innuendums. I don't want to use certain words.
But all you just said now, can you simplify? I didn't understand.
Simplify in such a way that Ghana must move forward.
Ghana must move forward.
Yes.
Now, the government, the computer farabai, if you have it, you can know. The PC will tell you, 200 doctors shouldn't be paid. 500 doctors shouldn't be paid. Because even in boarding school, those who skip the wall, go out and come, they still manipulate their way. Yes. They go and see the Daniel prefect. Oh, but you don't say, like, if you broke or no, they think catch you. Oh, I will give you needle. Yeah. Plus Gary. Then share me my half. You know, get sardine.
And some of the students weaving back, you say, oh, China, the DKB there.
I'm there.
So right now, the doctors who have been wicked to patients, now is the time that even if they go to the hospital and come and ask us, we have not seen them.
It's true.
We have not seen them. So doctors who have been wicked to start calling all the patients and apologize to them.
Yes.
Because even if you come to the hospital, we say that we have not seen you.
If you're a wicked doctor, the patients, now this is our time as a patient. If you're a patient watching and you're on the hospital bed right now, just analyze the doctor. And if Harry Edrisu comes, David. So who gave you the injection? And Papa and Mom injection. Oh, doctors, listen. People don't know how doctors suffer. Look, they learn. They really suffer. Some of them learn so much they forget to bath like a whole week. They learn. Okay, I just said something very deep, but it's true. They learn. When we are out there partying at the pool party and all of that, they are learning. I did a program for medical school. It was like their own whole week. They attended the event with their handouts. Make some noise. Woo! Yeah, better. Yeah, the colossuses, they enter the. Yeah, so 2 fingers in the air, straight. Yeah, and then the osmosis, they do the digestion. I'm like, tell it this. So if you come out and like you said, the intellectual orgasm will megazigi your head, and then your fire by will be lost.
but I myself, as a medical doctor, you know I'm a doctor.
Yeah, you're a doctor.
So doctor of orgasmic litigation. Yes, I'm just a doctor of orgasmic litigation. The only doctor of orgasms in Ghana.
Which is the intellectual orgasm, the books, everything.
Every type of orgasm.
Okay, they just hold it. It's too early for such.
It's too early for such.
Yeah, because I quite remember Honorable Speaker, one time it was like, the student, blah, 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 after you finish with your academic masturbation, I was like, is that an expression? Please, take the sexual expressions out of your formal, please. We don't want the fire by a megazigi. Next segment, we're doing Say What. Say What is usually what is trending on social network, the major issues on social network. And this week is very interesting. Is one hip life legend and a new hip life cat. This is Say What. We'll be right back. Good. So on a lighter note, fire by. Now, for Say What this week, we have Sarkodie making history in New York. He performed at the Apollo Theater. Now, if some of you don't know the Apollo Theater, it's like parliament to a politician. It's like presidency to an aspirant. Like that's where when you get to, you know that you have arrived. You understand? The Barack Obamas, the Jacksons, Bill Cosby, all these top performers in America have had something to do with Apollo. Honestly, it's an element of pride in America to say I did an Apollo at New York. Yeah. And Sarkodie left Ghana all the way to America to organize a show there, and the show was Sarkodie History in the Making concert. And very interestingly, I don't know, but in front of the Apollo Theater, the marquee, they had his name displayed for the whole of America to see, like Sarkodie representing. It was beautiful. So in the awe that we were all in, from nowhere, a slap came from, I think, 15, 18 years ago, at Chami time. So I think the guy was singing and coming. We near Sabaso. I'm up for only saying, say what? Sarkodie. And then Sarkodie said, huh? Left, right, center, the whole point is this. We were praising Sarkodie for making history. And then Ochami Kofi from nowhere said, which kind of history? They made the history way back in the year 2000. Like you just said, computer fire-by. Ochami Kofi, if you had your fire-by, it would have been on the internet. You don't have any fire-by. So now your history is megasege.
But you see...
So why are you slapping Sarkodie?
Why are you slapping Sarkodie? You see, this is...
Okay, finish, then we'll check it out.
You see, timing is the issue in Ghana.
Yeah.
His coitus interruptus is wrong.
Hey, Charlie,
His
doctor.
coitus interruptus. The time he decided to what? To
come in.
To come in and pull out. It's wrong. You had a lot of time in the past to do this coming in and pulling out, to let us know that you perform at Apollo Theatre.
Charlie,
and you waited for Sarkodie to ominously, judiciously, parliamentarily go there and come back, and now you are slapping him with all sorts of dogilistic characters. What do you expect the young man to do?
Please, are you a gynecologist?
I'm a doctor of organs. So these things.
Charlie, you are too hot for the morning.
Pardon me.
Okay, so Ochami Kofi, let's check his tweet on the screen now. Okay, so Ochami Kofi says, Achami was the first hip life duo to play at the Apollo Theatre to a mixed crowd. So huge, the police came to stop the show. This was in 2000 with Daddy Lumba. Don't distort the history. Which history is in the making? Achami Kofi, first of all, he said, Achami was the first hip life duo. Sarkodie is not a duo. He's a solo artist. So for the duo, you've made history. How about solo artists from Ghana? So, Achami Kofi, your premise is wrong.
No, you have made some history. Stay there.
Yeah, stay in the duo history. This is solo history.
Stay in his solo history.
Yeah, because if a man makes history, it's not the same as a woman making history. No. So it's like a man has made history, and then you come and say, oh, but the woman made it. No, for the men, the man is making history. So you are the first hip life duo. So if 4x4 comes to say that the first duo to rock Apollo, then you can come in. So, in fact, your case has, how do you say?
But you see, Ochami Kwame didn't retweet it. Ochami
Kwame didn't.
Yes. He has washed his hands off his brother's statement, like the way Pontius Pilate washed his hands off. He has not made any comment.
So if you're a duo,
yes,
and the other part of you washes his hands off,
that means
so you become a duo solo, or solo duo.
It means that what you are doing is a longitudinal issue.
Charlie.
Associated with what? With palpitations, constant palpitations.
Ochami Kofi, you have been palpitating.
Palpitating. If you are palpitating, this is the kind of analysis that will come out.
Ochami Kofi, why did you do that to Ochami Kofi? He said duo. You didn't even come in for it.
Just retweet it. Let me say, okay, like my brother has got my back.
No, it's good. You don't get any back.
You are alone in this, bro. You are alone. You call him. Come here, Masa. A church was a Jaliboga. Wusu.
Then they had another one. I said, hello all. If anyone has a good copy of Ochami/Lumba at Apollo Theatre, can you kindly upload and send me a link? We really appreciate it. And it does still lost my copy. You are not even a good historian.
You didn't keep your own.
How can you?
You know. Ochami Kwame has blocked you.
He has blocked you on Facebook. No, because you are. I
don't want to for Ochami Kwame na mani kwenko. My friend uncle, we're blocking him. He has dissociated himself from all of this.
I can't cross the same name. What's your history? I have a history DVD the way I was saying this.
You mean I told him to be? After the milk come off me too.
And it does the thank you very much for misplacing the historic DVD. So I'm going to have his right to claim. Ochami Kwame, stop that. Stop blocking Ochami Kwame. I'm saying it's like, since I was sending DVD. And then cross the same thing. I'm blocking them. Okay. It's been an exciting episode. A lighter note today. It's been great. Dr. So, you've been amazing.
Yeah, thank you.
Just that your some of your expressions are too
I know.
symphonious.
And they affect the scrotum a lot.
Dr. So, please, if you see that, are you going on strike as a doctor?
Oh no, me myself, I'm not going on strike, but I'm not also at the hospital.
You are not on strike.
I am not at the hospital. But there's a lot of pressure at the hospital. If I go there, somebody might lynch me. I fear for my life. I will stay at home.
So that was Dr. So. He's the other half of Two Idiots with his partner, General in Tatia. If some of his expressions, woke you up, don't worry. You are safe.
If my expressions are very, 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 very difficult for you, General in Tatia will just...
massage it. We'll massage it for you. Yes, because he speaks Harvard English, very, eclectic Harvard English. It's been great. It's been exciting. Doctors, please, government, take care of the doctors. And then, Ochami Kofi, please, I pray you find your historic DVD. Thank you very much, Good Looking Men's Collection, for my costume. And also, thank you very much for watching. My name is DKB, DKB Ghana on all social networks, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, link up, talk to me. And then you?
Dr. So, at Dr. So.
At Dr. So. Yeah. Thank you very much. It's been great. Catch you next week.